helper, buddy. You being a good helper.
I will be there through the good times, and I will be there through the bad. When you feel like you're all by yourself, just know I'll always have your back. You will never have to wonder, 'cause I will be there till the end. 'Cause you're my best friend.
Good morning. I actually just ran into Kohl's. I had some Kohl's cash to use. This is not sponsored, by the way. I like to tell y'all about good things I find, but I just ran in there and found lots of cute stuff, like transitional stuff, you know, like the 3/4 length sleeves and different things like that. Let me show you some of the things I tried on. Got several things on the Kohl's Cash, which I had like $50 of Kohl's Cash. On there's a 20% off coupon. So I was like, oh, this is great. I'm gonna save even more money. Well, the daggum coupon starts tomorrow. So I asked the lady and she was like, you can bring all the merchandise back tomorrow, return it, have them re-ring it up with the coupon, and then save the 20%. And I was like, worth it, probably. So I have to remember to do that tomorrow, to come in and use that coupon, because as many things as I found, it's definitely worth saving 20%. Even if I just found one thing, still 20% is money. I did find some cute things I was excited about. So y'all leave me a comment and let me know which item of clothing you liked best. I really liked the green little textured skirt, but it was just too long. Like, that length doesn't look good on me. I look short and squatty, so yeah, I didn't get that. So there you go, some new clothes, and it is hot today. It is 64, and I'm like sweating, like back to this sweat thing that goes on. It's also a little bit humid. The past like week or 2 or 3, it's been nice and cold, like no humidity, really great. So my hair hasn't looked ratchet as much, and I haven't been sweating all the time. So I was like, well, maybe I've gotten over the sweating thing finally, like after Brooks. No, apparently anytime there's like a little bit of humidity and it's a little bit hotter than usual, I'm gonna sweat. Sweat just drives me crazy. But it's all good. Okay, here we go. Well, it was time to get the dollhouse out of the middle of the kitchen. It is now well past Christmas, so we have had on our agenda, on our list of things to do, to get this playroom reorganized, resituated, figure out where to put the dollhouse, how to make this all work. I think we may be going for like a whole new scheme in here. We just kind of want to take everything out, redo it. I was saying earlier, I was like, if we have a room that we cannot keep clean, like we don't keep it picked up, because I'm never motivated to pick it up, because I don't feel like, yeah, a house too, like as I look around. But I just feel like I don't ever want to pick up the playroom, because everything doesn't have a place, you know? So I figured it's time to kind of revitalize it.
It's like an ant bed. You kick it and you have to start over.
Exactly. So we moved this changing table / toy bin thing that was over here. Some of our bins were falling apart. They're full of a lot of, like, the kids don't ever play with stuffed animals. So those are going to go to their rooms and to the other playroom. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to have just 3 bins. And then we're going to use the empty holes for some books and like puzzles and stuff.
We're running out of room over here.
Because we've got those all piled up. We don't have a bookshelf. Like, it'd be nice to have a bookshelf, but
upstairs, we're gonna paint it. But that's going upstairs too.
Yeah, that's going in Gaines' room, which we haven't done that either. That's on the list too. We're going ahead, we're making plans for the year. And one of the things that really needs to be done after the playroom and after a lot of other things in the house, but on this note, is getting Brooks's room like re-put together from the move. Yeah. Because there's just several things we wanted to do.
Like we were moving in
Yeah.
For like 3 months hard.
Yeah.
And like getting everything repainted, get all the stuff done, and then I went and got curtains, and those never ended up getting hung until like I started to do it the other day, and this whole time they're the wrong side, like just a little bit too short.
Oh my god.
If I'd have just got up there when I got them 6 months ago, just to see, I would have figured it out 6 months ago and could have had them hung by now.
Well, we got like the basics done and the things that we needed like to function. But like before we moved, we had done, Brooks's room was like perfect. But when we moved here, everything didn't fit the same. And like we don't have a Lego wall and all that, but we have other ideas for his room. So I want to get that done, get them bookshelves in their rooms.
Our living room
Gaines, the friggin' table's a mess. Like everything is a mess. Oh yeah, the living room.
We got stuff to do. Y'all stay tuned. We're going to
Yeah.
have this house ready to go for 2019.
We got 1 year.
Oh, look at that. I got crushed. Gotta get another plate.
Oh no. There's the one under here is like that too. There's one behind there that's like that. And y'all just cleaned this out, right? And you've got...
Yeah, we got crushed electrical plates, noodles, goldfish.
The noodles, did you tell them what those were for?
Yeah, they don't work.
Intended to keep stuff from getting under the couch, but negative. Here, look.
You look at it. So this is the bathroom. Look at this potty. It has a little flushing thing up here and this bathtub and a carpet.
You want me to push the flushing thing and show them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you hold it, the camera on it, and I'll push it.
It flushes too. And here's the bedroom with the piano and the baby bed. Here's a fireplace. And the stairs to go upstairs. And here's this room.
If they liked your house tour, what should they do to this video?
Hit that like button.
We have a new system for all the little tiny people, okay? All the little tiny things go in here. Can you help me clean them up? Let's clean them up. Good helper, buddy. You're being a good helper. You think you're so funny. Back in. Back in.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you, buddy. Do you have a good bath? I'm not sure which way your hair is supposed to go. All right, it is 10:36 p.m. and this is the current state of the playroom right now. Like this is there is actually a plan and a method right now. I told him to just not help because excuse me, dogs. You had a process. I have a plan. I've made a little bit of progress. Oh my gosh, do you have to go out right now? Just like the kids, when I start filming, you start ringing doorbells and needing something right now. Obviously, this is an amazing, nice, fabulous problem to have, and we are very blessed for all the things, but we got to do something with all the things, and I'm really bad about throwing things away and getting rid of things because my mom has kept a lot of things from our childhood and I love playing with them. So I don't love playing with them now still. I love Gaines loves playing with them. Sorry, that came out wrong. I'm really loving the setup of the couch being right here though.
Because it's got a straight shot of the TV and I can watch you cook from in here. Like, you know?
When was the last time that happened? I'm not saying that it would be lazy that you're on the couch. I would say I don't cook right now.
Get some blocks and play with them. You can go grab a bucket or a bin, or like in the bin.
Yes, I can go grab the bin and say, hey, play with these.
Hey, let's go dump this out. When we're done, we'll put it all back in, close it, boom.
Yes.
It's not there, and it's just like there's two things. There's not going to be.
Well, see, and I'm trying to sort, like, well, yeah, there will be. But, like, here's vehicles, and here's, like, little figures and people, and is this wasting time and space?
Probably.
Or
I feel like though this will give me motivation to clean up, because whenever I go to clean up and all these things are all over the floor, I'm like, where do I just throw them? And then they don't play with them. Like half the stuff I'm like, oh, who knew? Maybe I should get rid of some of the little people and some of the vehicles.
The problem is when we have the nieces and nephews over and or Gaines and Brooks, and 4 or 5 of these get opened at the same time.
Yeah.
Then they start just dumping them all back in, and it all gets
not the nieces and nephews' fault, but
no.
Or just any friends. Yeah. Any friends.
You got a label maker in there too. We got a label.
I do. Well, I'm gonna label the bins so that, because there have been times when other families and friends have come over and the moms have been like, where do I put this stuff? Like, I don't want to just throw it all in your bins. I'm like, throw it all in the bins. But I can be like, look, there's labels. So like big Legos, little Legos, blocks.
What you do is get little dots, go around to each toy, and put a little red dot on every toy.
So then the kids could clean them up.
Say, hey,
that would actually be really smart.
Red dot bin.
That would
These
be
go
really
in the
smart.
blue dot bin. And then when we have friends and family over, we'll say, everybody clean up. We can mark our plates in the kitchen with red and blue dots. And then our cabinets. Blue goes with blue.
It's brilliant, I tell you. Genius, I say.
Well, but with plates, like all the plates match. So they like literally all go in a stack. All right, well, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna go work on this. Okay, I couldn't just leave you hanging. For all of those of you that are clutter-ophobes, I don't know if that's a thing, but I think it probably is. I just had to show you that there's a finished product. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Clutter, get out. Clutter. Cullen, inappropriate. Oh my gosh, out. Okay, seriously though. Look, no clutter. And the dollhouse, they even cleaned up their rooms in the dollhouse.
You have the light on.
So,
you don't have the disco.
Oh, sorry. Look, this is still a mess. Don't judge. This is all going upstairs. So I didn't just take everything out and not deal with it. Everything is sorted up under here. We have things in bins. I haven't made my labels yet because I want to make sure that these are the things that are going to stay in bins. There's a few things that aren't in bins because they're like favorite toys that are played with every single day. They're closer to the front. These things aren't in bins because they're baby dolls. This is all baby doll accessories. These are the like bigger toys. There's a couple things up here that are played with frequently.
You already heard they were playing.
Oh my goodness. So, yep, wait, let me do the pan up again without Paul in it. With all the lights on. Okay, so there's the playroom. I really like the new arrangement.
I'll hang up and listen.
Oh my gosh, if y'all aren't from Alabama, you don't know what he's talking about and you just think he's legitimately crazy, but well, or the SEC, whatever, Paul Feinbaum is who he's talking about. But I feel so much better in here now, and now let's just, how long is it gonna stay this way? Leave your estimates of guesses below. But
this looks more inviting, like this is just like, it's like that meme that's been going around where the dude's like hopping around and he's like, your success, go this way. You know?
No, I have not. No, I haven't seen it. Okay, and I told Cullen and he told me that this isn't gonna work, but I have an empty bin right here, okay?
There's TV right there.
I have an empty bin.
Booty in the kitchen over the stove right there.
I'm not sure which wife you married. It was the wife of me from like 8 years ago.
No.
It was not the wife of me today. Okay, anyways, I have this empty bin here for when randomly it's like, you know, really late, we don't want to clean up, or when people are coming over, we have to shove stuff somewhere so that these bins don't get just shoved full of crap anymore. Things stay organized. If there's stuff all over the floor, you shove it in this bin until the next day, or until it's the 24-hour bin. In 24 hours it needs to be cleaned out from the time somebody does something with it.
I'm gonna scoop this couch up a foot and put an aquarium with a table behind it.
Okay, so on that note, we're gonna wrap it up. Again, we already wrapped it up. Yeah, that's the update. Thanks for sticking around.
That's like a blooper highlight.
Highlight reel, blooper reel,
Update.
extra bonus footage. Bonus footage.
Tour.
Bonus footage. Bye. See what I do message on the what side? Bye. Holy cow, talk about overcrowding. Dang. Y'all saying we had too many fish. Oh, sad, there's a dead one in there. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is out of control. Certainly these are ones that they like feed to other fish or something. This is crazy.